owner of Get the Burger, to find out why many are calling his burgers some of the best in the West and why it's anything but a fast food place. Follow me inside.
5:30.
You must be Eric.
I'm
Hi.
Eric.
Rob, thank you for inviting me down. This is
Thanks for coming in.
a real throwback, like the 50s, American diner.
It is.
Tell me more about Get the Burger and how it inspired you to create this.
Well, it's kind of a long story. You want to have a little seat we can talk? You want to stand here and talk? What?
You know, I kind of like wandering to the kitchen
Right
in
here?
the background. Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, this works for me. I own the place. I can stand anywhere I want.
I like that.
There you go.
When did it all get started then? How did Get the Burger start forming?
It actually started probably 20 years ago, and it's not what you would think, actually. We had an embroidery company, and we did it out of our home up here in Big Bear.
Embroidery.
Embroidery.
How do you go from embroidery to burger place?
Totally by mistake.
Okay.
So we had an embroidery company, and we used to do a lot of things with the community. Fundraisers for the community, chamber events, supervisors running for office would come to our backyard, and we would have these really elaborate barbecues. There's a restaurant here in Southern California known as, well, they're all over the West Coast now, it's In-N-Out. And
Familiar with them?
I'm second generation Californian, and that was the burger. And when I was on the board of directors of the chamber, I tried to get the In-N-Out chain to come up here. We're not big enough, never will be, because it's a very small community, as you probably know.
How many population here in Big Bear?
Right now, probably only about 15,000 midweek.
Wow,
Or,
that's not much,
full-time residents.
considering the
Not
location
much.
you've got here.
Right, we've been up and down. There's been times we've had close to 30,000 valley-wide. Since it's a tourist town, it goes up and down with the weather, with summer or winter, a lot of retirees. So the population changes. Right now, again, about 15,000.
Basically, a big corporate giant such as In-N-Out missed out on the opportunity of what was available here,
It worked out that way, didn't it?
and you jumped in. So I see how it was like kind of by mistake, but totally for your luck.
Right. Well, what we did was, since I couldn't get my In-N-Out fix unless I was going down the hill, I decided to build a commercial kitchen in my backyard. So I got all this commercial equipment, and I built the stuff, and I started experimenting. I would experiment with all these different hamburgers, but I always focused back on the In-N-Out style burger. And so it got larger and bigger. Now we're known as In-N-Out on steroids, actually, because our burgers are much larger.
I like that analogy, but hopefully clean. Keeping them as clean as possible and natural.
Actually, I'm very proud to say that we're the only restaurant in Big Bear to ever get not just an A rating, but a 100%. I got the proof. This shows no corrections
So
needed.
it's perfect.
It is as good
As
as it
far
gets.
as burgers go, this is the perfect burger.
I eat here too, so I want it clean. My grandmother taught me right. It's got to be clean. So we did this thing, and actually we jokingly called it at that time. We called it Down and Out. I'm a wannabe actor. Not yet. Someday, who knows? So if you notice, our menu items are director, producer, starving actor, leading man, leading lady. It's all
And they all
based
relate
on
to
that.
sizes, I guess. The director and producer are up there at the top.
Well, you know how the director and the producer are, yeah, and the
Backhands.
leading man, that's right.
Okay.
So we played around with that. I got into our theater group up here. We have a very nice community theater group up here, and we started talking about putting together actually a theater-restaurant combination. So our first restaurant actually, and we didn't expect this, we thought, why don't we make this brick and mortar, move it out of the backyard, and do an actual restaurant, and then eventually we can do a theater onto the building. So that's what brought us out of the backyard about 5 years ago. And we actually had a very, very small building, sat about 15 people. And we were there for about 2.5 years, and the theater thing just didn't happen.
So the burger place literally took over, and this grew out from literally a dream in your back garden, where you made burgers for the community, and now you're making them on a mass scale for the entire. I mean, this is the burger place for Big Bear.
That's
At
what
one of
we
the
have
highest, it's probably one of the highest points of a burger bar in Southern California.
We're a mile high, a little over a mile high, so we're probably one of the highest burger. You know, our burgers are closer to heaven. We like to think.
I like that.
Do you like that?
So
I
when
just
people
made that
literally
up.
join the Mile High Club, this is where they come to enjoy that 100% perfection that
That's
you call
right.
Get the Burger.
That's
Well,
it.
speaking about burgers, this has got me feeling like I actually want to try a burger for the first time in a long time. And if I'm going to eat a burger, I want to eat the best burger. So how about you make the director, I like the sound of that one,
We could do
biggest, the baddest, everything in, and see how you make the perfect
We
burger.
can do that. You gonna come back and help me?
I'd love to, let's do it.
That'd be awesome.
Okay.
Come on back. So Welcome to my kitchen.
This is the kitchen.
This is the kitchen. However, we got a problem. We take our A rating very seriously. You know, you look awesome out in the streets, but in the kitchen, a little sketchy.
You're saying I'm not dressed appropriately for cooking?
Not for cooking.
I kind of
For
figured
writing,
that. So
we can take care of that. We can
I
fix
like
it.
that. Let me remove the jacket.
Okay. Welcome to my world.
What is that?
Well, it's either a phony mustache or a hairnet. I haven't quite figured it out.
Mustache? No.
It's you. It's you. It works.
Okay, they're all going on.
Put that on because with that spike, you know, somebody get one of those in a burger that could pierce their tongue, and that's something we don't offer. Don't offer a tongue piercing at
Okay,
this
what are you, a
time.
comedian or something?
I try to be. That's why I'm cooking burgers, you know.
Okay, that's the mullet taken care of.
Large fry, large fry.
Okay. You are now an official Get the Burger chef.
Beautiful. I've got to say, you probably have one of the best embroideries in all of restaurant land.
That's it. And I made it myself.
And you made it yourself.
How many
Okay,
people
well,
can say that?
very few.
That's right. How many people would want to say that?
Very
Very
few,
few.
probably. Okay, well, I feel like I'm dressed to make a burger.
You look
What do
pretty darn good.
what do we get started on first?
Okay. Well, we're going to start with the burger.
Okay.
Now, when people do an order here, we have a lot of places have like so many sides. We're a little crazy on our side orders. We do French fries, we do sweet potato fries, we do onion rings,
favorite.
we do tater tots. Yes.
What are tater tots?
Tater tots are a little rolled, compressed piece of heaven. They're like, how would you, when French fries get all ground up, or hamburgers get all, or potatoes get ground up, they make these little pellets out of them.
Okay.
It's a great thing.
Pellets.
So, yeah,
We'll have a look
Napoleon
at those.
Dynamite was very big on tater tots.
So we have a strong connection to the whole movie world, as well as the powers that be up above.
That's right. Matter of fact, we can even make this for you. We have a one thing we do with the tater tots. We call them Tater O'Neills.
Tater O'Neills. What
There's
is
your
that?
connection. Well, Tatum O'Neil, movie star, of course. And what we do to them, it's kind of like we take a tater tot and we turn it into a baked potato.
Okay, so
It's kind of interesting. We'll do one
kind
of
of a
those.
resemblance to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then of course the burger. Now, I see you as a director kind of guy.
You
In
would
control.
I'm not going to argue with that. In control. I
In
like
control.
that. Okay, so what does that include in the direct burger?
Well, it's 2 patties.
Two
Now,
patties.
remember,
How big are each of these patties?
they're quarter-pound patties. So
We've got
remember,
half a
we're
pound of meat.
That's a half pound of meat. We're like in and out on steroids. Now, if you're health conscious, and I know you are, but you're on vacation, right?
I'm on
You're having a good
vacation,
time.
so every now and again I'll ease back from the rigid nutrition program that I'm following. But as we say, this is the best burger. So if
That's
I'm
it.
gonna break from my diet, I want to eat the best
You're
stuff.
gonna get so excited, you're gonna vibrate off the calories anyway, just by seeing this thing.
Okay, it's a new. I haven't thought of exercising that way, but why not?
Our
Sure.
burgers exercise for you. They're that good.